Hello students, welcome to class 4 for EVS lecture. Hello everyone. We are studying about the animals. We are studying the lesson animals in the world. Animals world. Yes, there are different animals living in this world. They are having their own names, they are having their own habits, and they live in different areas or different types of places. Some of them live in forest, some of the animals are farm animals, pet animals, while some live in snowy regions, water animals. But the one thing is common, that they all also live together like us. Now as a human being, do we live together? We like to live with our family. We enjoy all our things with our family. We share many things with them. We celebrate different types of festivals. We help each other in their needs, and also we take care of each other. Not only our family members, but the people who are there around us. Yes, in the same way, these animals also, they live together in groups. They also take care of each other. They protect each other, and that is why there is a sense of comfort. Now you also feel sense of comfort. You also feel protected when your parents are there with you, when you go anywhere outside to the new place. In the school you feel protected. Yes? So why is that? Because you are living together, you feel that there is someone with you who can take care of you, who can protect you. So now let us see how the animals live together and what are the different groups of the animals. Most animals live and move together in groups. Such animals are called social animals. The animals which are moving together in groups, living together in groups, they are called as social animals. Humans too are social animals. Now we all live in groups. Yes? We all live together in a group. We live as a family. So that is social group. Living in a group gives us a sense of comfort and feeling of being part of the community. Yes? Similarly, animals live together and move in groups to find food and water, to protect themselves from enemies, to raise their young ones, and to get warmth from each other's body. So, as a family, there are elder persons who take care of us, who look after all the things what we need. In the same way, these animals also live together to find the food and water. They move in a group, and also they protect their group members from the enemies and take care of their young ones. Now which animal is this? They are penguins. Can you see the penguins? They are outside on the land, and here they are in the water, and they are in the group. Penguins swim in very cold water. They like to swim in cold water. On the other hand, when the penguins come on land, they huddle together to stay warm. Now as they love to swim in cold water, when they come out from the water, they stay together so that they will feel warm. A group of penguins in the water is called a raft. So when they are in the water with the group, it is called as raft. R-A-F-T. R-A-F-T. You should learn the hard words. A group of penguins on land is called a herd. So H-U-D-D-L-E, herd. So what is the name of a penguins group? In water, if they are there in the water, it is called as raft, and when they are outside the water on the land, it is called as herd. We will see the other animals. Now these are the zebras, deer, cow, buffaloes, elephants. Animals like deer, elephants and buffaloes live in groups called herds. So these animals, when they live together, it is called as herd. H-E-R-D, herd. Each herd usually has a leader who takes decision for the group. Now these animals, they are also having a leader in their group. As the head of the family, we have head of the family. In the same way, they also have a head of their family, and they take the decisions for the group. They take the decisions for their group. The leader is responsible for protecting the group and looking out for danger when other members are resting or feeding. So the leader, whoever is the leader in that group, he takes responsibility of protecting all the animals from the enemies. And when someone is resting, they take care of their young ones, and also they take care of the food. All the members have specific role to play in the group. Now the leader gives the duties to each and everybody in the group, and they have to do their duty. Like for some animals, they will give the duty to take care of the young ones in the group. Some animals will go and find the food for the group. So this is the duty which is being distributed by the leader in the group. Now can you see the picture of elephant? See how they are walking in a group. And there are young ones also. What is the young one of an elephant called? It is called as calf. C-A-L-F, calf. Yes, no? Now, an animal herd consists of 10 to 12 females and baby elephants. Now in the elephants group, there are 10 to 12 female elephants and also baby elephants. And the oldest female elephant leads the group and takes the decision. Now the oldest female, can you see here? The older one. The older one, and she is a female. So the older female is the leader of the elephants group. Other adult females share responsibility of looking after the young calves. And other adult members means those who are big, they will take the care of the small babies or the calf in the group. And the male elephants leave the herd once they are 14 to 15 years. Now in their group there are male elephants also, but they have to leave their group once they are 14 or 15 years. They have to take their own responsibility. So this is the rule what the elephant group is having. The female elephant is the leader of the group and she is the older one. Other members take care of the young ones in the group, and the male elephants, after they are 14 or 15 years, they have to leave their group and they have to do their own work. Yes, here comes the lions and the wolf. A group of of lions is called pride. What is the group of lions called? It is called pride. A male is the leader of the pride. Now in the lions group, male lion is the leader of the pride. He marks the boundary of the territory and does not allow other lions to enter. So first thing, the leader, what he does, he marks the boundary line. There are the boundary lines that the other lions or other animals will not come into the areas, and the group will also not go to other parts. Hunting of prey and taking care of cubs is mostly carried out by lioness. Hunting of prey means the food, and taking care of cubs. The young one of lion is called as cubs, and these all things are taken care by the female lion, and she is called as lioness. Okay, so elephant, they were having a female leader, and lions, they are having a male leader. And the group of wolves, it is called as pack of wolves. What it is called? It is called as pack of wolves. Now there are some insects like ants, honeybees, wasps. They live in a large specialized group called colonies. So all these insects, they live together in a group called colonies. And the monkeys, can you see here? Chimpanzees, monkeys, gorillas, they love to live in group. They like to live in the group, and such a group is known as a troop of monkeys. Ants, bees and honeybees, it is called as colonies. Now, what is there? In the water, fish. So this fish also, they live in the group. They live together in the group so that they can be protected from the enemies. How? We will see. The group of fish is called shoal of fish. So what is the group of fish called? It is called shoal. S-H-O-A-L. Shoal. Fish moving in large groups have a chance of survival, as it becomes difficult for the predator to pick out individual prey from the moving group. Now as the fish, if they will move in a group in the large quantity, if they are going to move in the water, it will be difficult for the predator to catch a single fish. So they are having more chance of living, and so this fish also lives together in a group, and it is called as shoal of fish. Okay, children? So we have learned about the fish. What is the group name of fish? It is called as shoal of fish. Monkey, troops. Ants, honeybees and wasps, colonies. A pride of lion. A pack of wolves. And a herd of elephants, buffaloes, deer, and a raft or huddle of penguins. You are going to find out more names of the groups of animals, and also find out the young ones of the animals and the feminine gender of the animals. Okay? Now this is the activity for you. You are going to find out the information. Now which animal is this? Look at this animal and write about it. You will write the name of the animal. You will discuss and write why the number, if animal is going down in India. Why the number of animals is going down in India. Okay, you will write at least 5 to 6 lines about the animal and also write why their number has been decreased in India. Okay, children? Got it? So everybody is going to do this and solve the exercise activity given to you. Thank you, students, and have a nice day. Bye.